to digital class 8 class English medium, subject social, lesson number 5, forest, part 4, the changing in 1988 to 19 years. By 1988, the government released that the development of the tribal people could not be thought of without going them any right over forest. They understood that the protection of forest was impossible without the action of rule of the tribes. The National Forest Policy in 1988 declared that the primary task should be the associate the tribal people in the protection and recognition and development of forest. It also wanted to provide gainful employment to the people living in and around forests. The government sought to involve village committees living those close to the forest in their protection and the development of the degraded forest land. It also prescribed right used to village committees to meet their demand of forest produces and active participation in afforestation programs. This was the beginning for the active cooperation between the forest village committees and the forest department for the revival, restoration and development of degraded forests. Thus, a new policy was put into practice in 1988, which eventually led to the joint forest management. It actually meant that the forest department and local committees will collaborate in recognition degraded forest planting trees. The committees were allowed to use the grass and other minor forest produce. In Andhra Pradesh, this program was renamed as Community Forest Management Program. While this program helped to bring together the forest department and the local committees, it only forced the tribal people to give up the early Hodu lands for the forest regeneration. During the same time, several tiger sanctuaries were established in the forest and protect wildlife. Forest Rights Act in 2006. The tribal people had been protected and fighting against this process. Their cause was taken up by many non-governmental agencies which built a national companion for tribal rights over forest. After prolonged debate, the Parliament passed the Forest Rights Act in 2006. For the first time, it was accepted that during the last 200 years, gross injustice had been done to the tribal people and other by denying them traditional rights over the forest which actually belonged to them. It also recognized that it was impossible in the preserve the forest without restoring the right of the tribal area. The Act gave three main sources for the passing the new law. Firstly, the conserve the forest and at the same time ensuring the livelihood and food security for the forest dwellers. Second one is the forest rights on ancestral lands and their habitat were not adequately recognized during the colonial period as well as in the independent India. Third one is it has become necessary to address the long-standing forest dwellers. This is the three main points the government gave to the tribal people. Many people who are associated with the conservation of forest fear that this act may cause further deforestation as people may try to make use of forest for commercial purposes rather than traditional domestic purposes. On the other hand, other feels that by making the forest dwellers who have been traditionally taking care of the forest and main protectors, we will be able to save the forest better. We have to save the forest, not cutting down the trees, but we have to save the forest and the environment also. Okay?